in an engine is to reduce the fluctuation of speed. No? To reduce the fluctuation of speed when the load on the crankshaft is constant. No? When the load on the crankshaft is constant. And the input torque varies. Ano? So the input torque is varies. Okay? Varies during the cycle. No? Okay? So that is in the application in an engine. No? So the flywheel can also be used to perform same function, ano, even though the torque is constant. No? So this application is uh, uh, found in the punching press. Okay. So in this diagram, as I shown to you, no, I'm showing to you, no, the crank is driven by a motor, no, which supply constant torque. Okay, and the punch is positioned. Okay, as you can see here, the punch, no, is positioned in uh, slider, no, or the slider crank mechanism. So, so we can see here that the load acts only during the rotation of the crank, no, okay, during the operation of punching, no, which is the crank operates at an angle of from theta 1 to theta 2. No? So from theta 1 to theta 2, okay, in between these two, this is the only angle that the this okay, punching press has load, no, okay, during the punching operation. Okay, again, the load acts only during that rotation of the crank, no, which is the data is theta 1 and the theta 2 theta 2, no, okay, in which the actual punching on the plate, no, is taking place. Okay, and the load is 0 for the rest of the cycle. So it means from theta 2, okay, from theta 2 to 0, okay, and from 0 to theta 1. Okay, there is no load on that. Are you still there? So please open your camera so that I will know that you're there. Okay, so unless a flywheel is used, so the speed of the crankshaft will increase. No? So it means it will increase from theta 2 to 0, then 0 to theta 1, continue to increase. No? So the flywheel absorbs the excess energy during that rotation where there is no load. Okay, and make the deficient energy to other states to keep the fluctuation of speed within the permissible. Okay. Okay. So I'll show to you this one. Okay. So let this E be the energy required to punch a hole. No? Okay. So the energy is determined by the size of the hole punch. Ano? This energy. Ano? E1. Okay. So it will depend on the size of the hole. It will depend on the thickness, no, of the plate. No? So let the D sub 1 will be the diameter of the punch, T1 the thickness of the plate, and tau u, no, the ultimate shear stress. Okay? So why do you think not tau y, guys? Why do you think not will not be using tau y? We are using tau u instead of tau y. Plus, hello? Anyone? To J? Hello?
I think tau tau y is usually used for deformation for. I think so. I don't know if I'm correct.
Okay, anyone? So what? Why tau u? What not tau y? John?
Tawai, ang tawai means yield, yield shear stress, and it all means that it will bend. Using ultimate shear stress will lead to creating a hole punch
Okay.
in the plate material.
Okay. So our intention is to make a hole. Ano? So if our intention is just to bend, just to deform, so we can use tau y. No? Okay. Our intention is to make a hole. No? And this time we'll not be using factor of safety. No? We'll not be using factor of safety. Okay. So directly we'll be using the tau u. Okay. And the maximum shear force required to punch in punching, the shear force, is the area ensured. So what is the area ensured? So the area being sheared is the area of the hole. No? Yeah. For example, this is the hole. Okay. So this area. No? Okay. The area means the circumference times the thickness. No? This is the thickness. Okay. Thickness of the plate. So the circumference times the thickness. That is the area. No? So this one is coming from our tau u. Okay. For stress force over area. No? Okay. Where the area is the sheared area. No? So sheared area is pi d, the diameter of the hole, and the thickness of the plate. Okay. This is the maximum shear force. Okay. So it is assumed that the hole is punched. Okay. The shear force decreases uniformly from the maximum value of 0. From 0. From the maximum value to 0. Okay. During punching operation, for example, this one, ano? So you have the plate, you have the hole. Okay. During punching operation, from the maximum, this is the maximum force. No? Maximum force here during the startup. No? Then decreasing. No? Decreasing towards the end, no, of punching. No? So the force is decreases. The shear force decreases uniformly. Okay. So from the formula of kinetic energy, ano? So E1, again, E1 is the energy required in punching a hole. okay, it will be equal to the force, okay, the shearing force times the thickness, then divided by 2. Okay. So assuming one punching operation per revolution, so every revolution of the crankshaft is only one punch. So the energy supply to the shaft per revolution should be equal to E. No? Okay. The energy supply to the shaft per revolution should be equal to E. If per revolution we have only one punching. No? Okay. So the energy supplied by the motor of to the crankshaft during the actual punching is given by this equation. Yeah. So let's say this the energy supplied by the motor is E2, no? E2. Okay. So balancing the energy required in punching, E1 minus E2, where E2 is equal to E1 theta 2 minus theta 1 over 2 pi. Okay. This is basically where the punching, no, where there is load, no, where there is load. Okay, 2 pi is 1 revolution, no. So this is just a fraction, no, fraction. Okay, so E1 times this fraction, so we factor out the E1, so we have this formula, no. Okay, so therefore the delta E, okay, is equal to this, no, equal to this also, no, equal to this. So this is the delta E, the maximum fluctuation of energy in punching operation. Okay, the value of theta 1 and theta 2 can only be determined if R, no, this is R. Okay, crank radius and the connecting rod L are given. So nasaan yung figure natin, ano, this one. So if this is given and this is given and the distance, ano, the distance from here is given, so we can get the value of this theta, no, theta 1 and theta 2, no, you can get that. Okay, but in the absence of this data, no, in the absence of this data, so it means if it is not given in the problem, okay, so in the absence of the connecting rod length and the position of the job with respect to crank axis and also the R, but only given is the R, we can equate this factor, ano, this factor, okay, to T over 2S, no, or T over 4R. Suppose you are only given crank radius, no, so T over 4R. So therefore, your delta E will be equal to E1 minus E1, let's say T over 2S. Okay, what is T? No, T is the thickness of the material, no? Thickness of the material to be punched, and S is the stroke, no? Stroke of the punch. Okay, so for 2 crank radius is 2R. Okay, so for S, no, if we have 2 crank radius, so 2R, so this will be 4R. Okay, so we can use this fraction, no, if we don't have this data, no, the data which is R, L, and the distance, no, of the job or the plate from the crank axis. Okay. So by using this sort of relationship, the maximum fluctuation of energy, okay, so we can get the maximum fluctuation of energy. So therefore, we can follow the previous discussion on how to solve for the mass and the size of the flywheel. No? Okay. So if we know this the delta E, so we can solve now for this one, the dimensions. Okay. The diameter and dimension of the, so we can solve for the dimension. For example, this is for the arm. If we have delta E, we can use the one that we use. This one. Okay. So we can solve for the diameters and B and T. Okay. Okay. Example problem. So let's have one example. Yeah, this one. No. So a punching press is driven by a constant torque from the electric motor. Okay. So what is let's continue, no? Sorry. So a punching press is driven by a constant torque electric motor. So the press is provided with a flywheel that rotates at a maximum speed of 225 RPM. So the radius of variation of the flywheel is 0.5. So the press punches 720 holes per hour. So each punching operation takes 2 seconds, no? And requires 15 kilonewton meter of energy. Okay. So find the power and the minimum mass. No, what will be the minimum mass of the flywheel if the speed is the same? No. Okay, and it's not fall below 200 RPM. Okay. So this is punching operation, punching. So we have constant torque, no? So as I mentioned kanina, no? As I mentioned earlier, that apply wheel can be used also if the torque is constant. Okay. So we have here uh, okay. So we have N. So maximum, no? Maximum. So this it means this is N1 225 RPM. Okay. The radius of gyration, which is K, is 0.5. Okay. The press punches 720 holes per hour. Let's say that is N, small letter N. The number of holes, 720 holes per hour. Okay. So where each hole operation takes 2 seconds. So the time is 2 seconds per hole. Okay. And this require an energy of 15 kilonewton meter. No? Okay. This is also per hole. Okay. So what is required is letter A, we need the power, and letter B, so we need the mass. Okay. So solving for power. Okay. So since this is the energy, the energy, the power equals the energy per hole, no? Okay. The energy required per hole times the number of hole, no? Per second. It will be per second. No? But our given is per hour, no? So energy is 15 times 10 to the 3, no? Given Newton meter per hole. And the number of holes, 720 holes. Okay. Per hour, no? So just multiply it by 3,600 in here. So that will be in second. Okay. So holes, hour, Newton meter, second. So we'll have here 3,000 watts. So this is the power. Okay. This is for letter A. Okay. So letter B. Okay. So we require the minimum mass of the flywheel. Okay. So since we require the minimum mass, we can use the equation that we derived previously, which is yung delta E by squared 900 m a squared n n1 minus n2. You can use other equation for delta E, no? Okay, but you just to get the mass, ano? Okay, so you can use other equation. No? So let's say this is the equation that I will be using. No? So where we require the mass, no, is required. K, we have the K. So N, we can calculate the N, no? Since yung N1 and N2 is given. So N is equal to N1 plus N2 over 2. N1 is 225 plus 200 over 2. Okay, so 212.5 RPM. So this is the N, no? So we have the N1 and N2. So what we don't have is the delta E. Okay? So what is delta E again? Delta E is the maximum energy minus the minimum energy. No? Or let's say this is E1 minus E2. Okay? Okay. So E1 now is the given, ano? E1 is 15. 15 times 10 to the 3. Okay, later na lang. So what we don't have is E2, no? So we have A1, which is 15 times 10 cube. So what we don't have is E2, no? So solving for E2, where E2 is the power of the motor, okay, times the time, okay, per punch. Okay, so power of the motor is 3,000 Newton meter second times every the operation is 2 seconds per punch. Okay, so therefore we have 6,000, ano? So 6,000 Newton meter per punch, ano? Per punch or per hole, ano? Papareho lang din yan. It's the same, no? So one punch is one hole. So can be also per hole. Okay. So solving for delta E, 15 times 10 cube Newton meter per hole minus E2, which is 6,000 Newton meter per hole. Okay, so it should be the same unit. No? So this is around 9,000. Okay, Newton meter. That will be the delta E. Okay, so we have here the delta E, so we can get now the mass. Okay, so just substitute the values so we can get mass of around 618 kilogram. Okay, so using this mass, no, just in case you were asked to solve for the dimension, no, so you can also solve for the diameter of the rim. Okay, okay, just converting the mean speed to linear velocity. Okay, so you can use velocity to pi n over 2 pi d. Okay. So since this is the only uh, required in this problem, so we'll stop from here. Okay. Question here? No question? So what's the meaning of that silence? So no question means okay, let's solve another problem. Okay, so I don't have the next slide. Let me add. So after this, I will give you your design exercise. No? So it will be uh, more practice problems. No? Okay, so that you will be able to understand more this topic. No? Okay, number 2. So a machine punching 38 mm holes in a 32 mm thick plate. No? This requires 7 Newton meter of energy per square mm of the sheared area. So the punches one hole and punches one hole in every 10 seconds. No? So kung kanina 2 seconds, here 10 seconds for every hole. No? So again, calculate the power. Okay, if the mean speed of the flywheel is 25 meters per second. So here we have given of stroke of 100 mm. No? So same aside from the from knowing the power, determining the power, we have to determine the mass of the flywheel required if the total fluctuation of speed is not to exceed 3% of the mean speed. No? Assume motor supply energy to the machine at uniform rate. Okay. So what is 38 here? No, 38 is the diameter of the hole. No, okay, and 32 is the thickness. of the hole. 32. Okay. We have the energy, 7 Newton meter per, take note, per mm of the shared area. Okay. We have also the mean speed. So meters per second siya, so linear velocity, 25 meters per second. So the punch has a stroke. So which one is the stroke? Okay. The stroke of the punch, no? Okay. So from top to bottom, until the end of the punch, no? Okay. The punch has a stroke of 100 mm. Okay. And we have here the total fluctuation of speed. What is the total fluctuation of speed? Total fluctuation of speed, CS or B1 minus B2 is equal to 3% of the mean speed. Okay. So ang required is A, power, and B, the mass of the flywheel. Okay. Calculate the power and the mass of the flywheel. So power, power, the solution. Solving for power is equal to energy, E1 over time, during punching. So where so what is E1? So E1 as given is given 7 Newton meter per mm of the shared area. 7 Newton meter per mm of the shared area. So that is not yet the value that we have to put here. So we need to get the shared area. So shared area is pi d times the thickness of the plate. D is the diameter of the hole. This is pi d, means the circumference. Circumference times the thickness. So pi, so we have here 38 times 32. So this is around 3,820 mm squared. So you will just multiply here by 3820 mm squared to get the value of E1 in Newton meter. So E1 is 26,740 Newton meter. Okay. So where T is 10 seconds, 10 seconds in punching a hole. So E 26740 Newton meter per 10 seconds. Okay, this is around 2674 W watch. Okay. Okay, solving for the mass, no? Solving for the mass. Okay. So what formula we are going to use in solving for the mass? Anyone? Giancarlo? Katapang? Absent?
Pwede po ba sir ang delta E po?
O delta E? Anong delta E? So with the available given, so alin yung pwede natin gamitin? So we can use delta E. Ashley?
Delta E equals mv squared CS po.
mb squared cs. Okay. So we're looking for the mass. Velocity is given, no? Given yung velocity. Given ba? Yan, given ang velocity. So we have also CS. Huh? Okay. So delta E, what is delta E? Where delta E is equal to E1. This is the energy required to punch a hole minus E2. Okay. So we have E1. We already solved E1 here. Yan, 2670. The energy required to punch a hole. And we have to solve for E2. E2, if you will remember, this is equal to E1 times delta 2 minus delta 1 over 2 pi. Okay? So, we have to analyze, no? Do we have the value of crank radius? Do we have the length of the connecting rod? Do we have the distance, no, of the punch from the center? Okay, from the center of the crankshaft. Okay, if you can see here, do we have this length? Do we have this R? And do we have this distance? No, we don't have this. No, we don't have. So therefore, we can use this formula. No, E1 1 over o T over 2S. So since given yung S or the stroke, so we can use this one. No? So 26,740 times the thickness of 32 over 2 times 100 yung stroke. No? Stroke is 100. Yun. Okay. And regarding the CS, CS is 0.03. No? Okay. So from the formula of CS, N1 or B1 minus B2 over B, where B1 over B2 is 0.03 of B over B, so therefore CS is 0.03. So what I write here is wrong. This is not equal to CS. This is the maximum fluctuation of speed, not the coefficient of fluctuation of speed. So hindi siya coefficient of fluctuation. Okay? This is the total fluctuation of speed, not CS. Okay, so we can now have our mass delta. So solve muna natin yung mass dito. So around 42, 78.4. So hopefully you have the same answer. So 42, 78.4 Newton meter, or let's say this will be kilogram na clear. So na clear yung aking sinusolve. Anyway, let's continue na lang, no? So yung delta E, yung mass is equal to delta E over B squared CS. Okay. Clear kasi yung sinusolve ko. So we already solved the delta E. Okay. Delta E is 4278.4. So kilogram meter squared times meter. This is Newton, Newton meter. Then B squared, 25 meters per second square, and this is 0.03. Okay. So cancel yung S. Cancel yung yes, Bunyi.
Sir, ang 4278 ay E2 po, hindi po delta E.
Oo nga. Okay, correct. Na-erase kasi yung aking so kukunin pa natin yung delta E. Kunin natin yung delta E. Wala kasi na-erase.
22,461.64.
Yes, correct. Thank you. So delta E is E1 minus E2. Okay. So this is 22,461.6 kilogram meter per second square meter. No? Okay. So second meter. Okay. So what is left is kilogram. So what is the answer here? You know?
1198.0074.
1198.0074. Okay. Any questions? So na-erase yung aking sinusolve. So wala yung isang part. Hopefully nakuha nyo. Hopefully you get it, no? So that's all for flywheel. So next week we will discuss another topic, no? But now I will give you your design exercises, no? Okay, this is your design exercises for flywheel. So I have given here the instruction. I will add more for the instruction. I will post it in the in our Google Classroom. So first, use short bond paper 8.5 by 11 with margin 1 by 1, so it will be invisible. Write the problem given, required solution. Some of you before they are not writing the problem, no? Should be handwritten. Some of you before use typewritten, so that is not required. That is not uh, my instruction before, no? So it should be engineering lettering. Okay. Submit the soft copy in Google Classroom. Okay. To the date I will yes, Katapang?
Sir, may naka-present kaya po parang
Okay, sorry,
wala.
sorry. Wala na present. Okay, this will be okay. So short bond paper, rather problem given and required solution. So if you if it is required to use the to make the turning moment diagram, you can use graphing paper so that it will be easy for you, no? Okay. So handwritten, submit the soft copy in Google Classroom. So in the Google Classroom, I will be putting your grade here, no? And keep the hard copy with you, no? If I ask you to submit it during the end of this course or before the finals, so I will ask you to submit, no? Okay. This is just to confirm whether what you submitted is the same as your hard copy, no? But your grade will be in the G Classroom, no? So once you submit and they found it that is different, no? So the grade in the Google Classroom will be uh, changed, no? So I want you to submit on time, and the late submission will not be accepted in the Google Classroom. So another here, 6. So you don't need to provide the front page. No front page. Okay. No name. Okay. Only SR code. Okay. And section. Okay. Only SR code and section on the top. No need to provide front page. No need to put name. Only SR code and section. No. So that when I check, so I will not see the name. No. So I will not be biased in giving grade. Na. Maybe some of you I know. No? So that's why, so there will be no bias. So SR code, I will give the grade. I will base my grade based on your submission. Okay, understand? Clear? So I have here few problems. No? Yeah. Okay. Tell me if this is not enough, I will add more. So don't worry, I will not ask you to submit tomorrow. I will not ask you to submit Sunday, Monday. I will put submission on Tuesday. No? Tuesday before 7. No? Okay? Question? So for those who want to start, so you can screenshot this one. 1, 2, 3. Yes, Jan, I will put this one in the Google Classroom. Ha? I will just ask you if you want to start. No? Jan?
Sa conversion po, sa final answer po ba ay ilang decimal places?
Okay, so we are working with the design. Ano? So if non-dimension yung inyong answer, no? For example, mass, no? So make it 4 decimal places. But if your final answer is diameter, width, thickness, means dimensions, no? You have to standardize it, no? Okay. So for mm, so make it you can make it whole number, no, for mm. So for example, kanina, no, we solve for b, no? We come up with what, 30, 42, I think 42, no, 42 mm. I make it 45, no, 42 something. This one, no, I think this is 42 something. I just put 42. You can make it 43, no issue. 43, 44. Just make it whole number. Highest whole number. 4 mm, huh? For metric. But if it is in inches or English unit, make it in fraction, ano? Okay? So let's say you have answer 0.4256 inches. So you can say it 1/2. No? So this, or you can say, for example, 0.675 inches. So you can put 3/4. Okay? The highest denominator here is only up to 32. No? Up to 32. I don't want to see over 64. Okay? So means 31 over 32. No? Yeah. 15 over 16. Pwede rin yun. No? As long as higher than the calculated value. For the dimension only, ha? Again, you will standardize only the dimension. Okay, clear?
Thank you, sir.
Another question? So take note, this is 30% of your grade. So this is 30% of your final grade. The design exercises. Okay. So of course, this is 1A. No, this 1A. There is 1B, 1C, and 1D. No? Ashley. Yes. Miss Ashley, you're recognized.
Hello po.
Yes.
Sir, kung all caps daw po ba yung sa ano po? Dyan po
So
sa design works.
it's up to you.
Thank you po.
Jay, you have a question?
Yes, Paul. Please, Paul, are you going to send us like soft copy of the manual so we can get reference formula?
Not the soft copy. Not the soft copy. But I will be providing you the hard copy, the book-binded manual. Okay?
Yes, Paul.
Because that is not mine, actually. I will be just asking my colleague to, I will just borrow the manual. Okay? Question pa? So next week, I will be distributing all the manual. So everybody should get ano. So this is very important, no? Yung manual as your reference. Especially Mr. Tuje during the removal, right? Hello?
Yes, Paul.
Oh. So how can you use it during the removal exam if this is soft copy? Right?
The only reason why I asked for is because if I want to start solving today, I may need
It will be, I think it will be better hard copy, you know. So
Okay.
if it is soft copy, it will just stay in your drive. You will not open for sure. Okay? So at least hard copy, you can put note there. You can write the problems, the sample problem, okay, the solution. So you will be just bringing one binded notes, no? Yeah. Okay. Any question pa? Okay, since there is no questions, I will upload this to our Google Classroom, and you can start doing this. Thank you, and see you next week. Happy weekend. Yes, Archie.
Sir, magkano po ang ipiprepare po namin for the module?